Yo, alright, who we got here today?
Hey man, it's your boy Daddy Love, man. You know,
Yo, man.
yours truly, man. Straight from the city.
Mr. Shawty Raw, man. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a little bit of the background story, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tell the people where you from, where you grew up at, you know what I'm saying, how life was back in the day for you when you was coming up, the different type of shit you probably might have seen, you know what I'm saying? So kind of give them a rundown of where you from, and we're gonna start there.
Well, I'm from Carver Home, man. You know, Bullock, Twig Coat, Moore Avenue, Third Kill, you know, Summer Hill, Mechanicsville, you know. Out there from the bricks. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all might know me from Shawty Raw. Had my share of the streets. Y'all out there talking about you ain't scared of the streets. You ain't been in them long enough. You know what I mean? It's all about survival. Cause reputation ain't gonna get your name, but get you put on a t-shirt. But live for respect.
So like when it comes to like the streets, what you feel like might have been like one of the most, I say, valuable lessons you probably learned?
Respect. You gotta respect the streets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't believe that there's a code in the street. There is a code in the street. It's just certain things you don't do. You know what I mean? You know, and there is a such thing as loyalty and respect. A lot of people are afraid to play their position. They get to the point where, man, shit, he the one eating, he the one eating. Man, guess what? A spaceship ain't nothing without the boosters. If the boosters will take that shuttle where he gotta go. He already know when you take me so far, we ain't gonna be together forever. And the booster already know. I took him there.
Okay.
I did my job. I enjoyed doing what I was doing. But, you know.
So give us probably like, I say like one of your most, I say probably craziest experience or probably funniest experience or something like that. Like a wild moment.
Okay, when I was like 15, first time I got some head, it was from a stripper. She was the dude I was getting weed from. It was one of his girls. He was teaching me the game. You know, I was young. You know, I'm 55. I'm 54 years old. So this 30-some years ago, then 40 years ago, this almost 40 years ago, and a female put up. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. You know, I was selling a little weed. So the first thing I did, I put my hands in the air. You know, the best feeling I ever felt. Cause she didn't want to put my pants down. When she did that, I'm like, oh my God. This 40 years ago, a young nigga get some head, boy, I was in heaven. All the while, she went in my pocket and took everything. So when I nutted, peed, or whatever I did, I just pulled my pants up and ran outside. My partner like, what's wrong with you? You all right? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, he like, you straight? I'm like, yeah. He like, let me get whoop. When I reach my pocket, I ain't got nothing. I know I just had it when I went in the house. So I go knock back on the door. I ain't want to say you stole my weed or whatever. I was like, she like, what you looking for? I was like, I lost something. She reached in up on her pillow and said, rule number 1, don't you never let no bitch undress you. You undress the bitch. From that day on, I already knew. Man, bitch come out of everything. You know what I mean? Then they start with that little slick shit, talking about they on it, period. And, bitch, you better go get you some Vaseline. What the fuck you talking about? You hear me?
They got the Vaseline trick out there.
Man, oh yes. And the Vaseline. Man, come on, man. Two drops of that Vaseline. That P. Diddy shit.
So like far as like, okay, so back to like where you from and all that, right? As far as that, I say, how was it like in school? Like, How was it coming up in the school?
Well, coming up, I had it good because my mom and dad, you know, everybody already knows. My mom and dad were bootleggers. You know what I mean? Bill, liquor, weed. My mama had the weight and the weed. Me and my brother, she got buckets of change. You know, what I mean? We stayed straight, you know, with the latest fashion or whatever. You know what I mean? So it didn't then go on where I'm from, it wasn't that shaking. You know, we had, my mama was the go-to folk. You know what I mean? Everybody, you ain't got no, if it raining out there, she gonna, boy, bring your ass in here. Whoop, 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 you know what I mean? We had love back then. My mama was your mama was my mama. You know what I mean? Back then, you couldn't, all that cussing and smoking weed, cigarette around your mom. No, I think that a lot of parents want to be friends before they be parents now. You feel what I'm saying? And then how you gonna let your 15-year-old daughter boyfriend spend the night and get mad when she pop up pregnant?
Yeah.
See, back then, we had the Fleetwoods, then we had the Seville, we had the Granada Club. You know what I mean? Your dad had the Cutlass. We had the Cutlass Supremes and
The Greenwood.
yeah.
I remember.
And then his brother had a brown one, or was it white? I think it was white. Your dad had a white one. My brother had a big SS Chevy Chevelle, like a Nova with the big tires on the back.
Yeah.
Man,
Right, clean.
I had I had the Fleetwood, you know what I mean? And he had, and then the thing about it, see, back then, my brother was stealing cars. Him and his group was stealing cars. Me and my group, we was stealing their car. You know what I mean? They were stealing them Z28s.
Oh, the Chevys.
No, Camaros.
Yeah, my dad had one.
I'm talking about, not them, I'm talking about the Z28s, Camaro.
Yeah, the Chevy Z28.
Yeah, man, listen, back then, we was stealing them, bro. It was easy to pop. They give it pop. Man, you might have, my brother and them, it was like 7 of them. So that's 7 cars, different colors. You know what I mean? They ride for 2-3 days, then they kill them. Me and my group, we kill them. So we parking the cars way down at the back of the school, but we'll ride through there on campus. Man, we had, I'm talking about, then we, oh man, that Carver Home crew, me, Tommy, Lil D, Sweet Pea, Lil Boo. Man, we kept money. Big Dairy. We going to Burden Coat Factory. Rayfield. It might be about 8 of us.
Yeah.
See, back then, wasn't no security officers, none of that. Man, we might just, gone. Everybody got 7, 8 pair of shoes. Jump in the stolen car, go to this store, hit for some jeans, Guess jeans, and you know what I mean? You know, but hey, continue.
Yeah, and we back, man, with Shawty Raw in the building again, man. You know what I'm saying? EP2. So we was last talking about the crew, you know what I'm saying, the Carver Home crew. And I just wanted to get like a little story on one of the guys from the crew, probably like a funny story or something, just how it was with your peers, man, coming up in the hood, man.
Okay, we had me. See, it was really like, on my side, it was like, I ran with a whole group of cats. There were about 15 of us. I was the smallest one out of the whole group, but I was the oldest. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was like them with my bodyguards. You know, ain't nothing, ain't worried about nobody fuck with me. Cause they know who my mom and my dad is. You know what I mean? They're my brothers. So a lot of shit I'm doing, I ain't worried about it. I ain't like I would rob nobody in there, but that motherfucker, I went up, man, me, Deep, Carl C, Ghostin, Green, Big Derrick, Andrew Brown, Andrew Kemp, Summerhill, Man, I'm talking about, like one day, somebody, he was a robber. No, God bless dead, that's my dog. And that's the way we used to get folks. They coming by from me. He finna come and rob both of us. You know what I mean? So the nigga like, man, just give it up. You know, if he go shoot the ground, push me around, he be like, man, just give it to him. You know what I mean? Until my we were catching like that. You know what I'm saying? So one day my mama come out there and catch and rob. So my mom like, boy, pull your pants up. And he just took out running. But that was how we were doing it though. The country guys, you know what I mean? It ain't nobody at fault. So they still fuck with me. They just be like, yeah, man, you know, we'll they come back sharp again. You know what I'm saying? But man, we had love in the hood though. Carver home. We ain't play though. Because ain't nothing going on my side. You had a whole other side on the top side. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we were just killing each other, but we ain't fuck with them, they ain't fuck with us. The center, right there, Carver home center divided the top and the bottom. You know what I mean? Me, I went to Slater and Carver. My brother went to Slater and Price. So when Carver and Price had their little shit, you know what I mean? Nigga like, oh no, that little key brother. Or whoop whoop whoop. You know what I mean? But man, it was we kicked it in Carver home. Tommy, Dallas, Donnie, all of them. We had the Fleetwoods and see back then, you get paid by the week. You know what I mean? You might be a watch out. You standing on the side, you just, you know what I mean? You got the radio. You getting $500 a week for just doing that. If you serving the bomb, you get about $2,000, $2,500 a week. Good money. You know what I mean? My mama used to come in there and I stopped her from cleaning up my room because she was slick with it. I'm gonna go wash your clothes. I'm like, hell no, at first I wasn't sweating. Until goddamn, she asked me for some money. And I forgot. She went up under my bed. I had a shoebox full of money. I was 15, 16 years old. So she wanted to threaten me to tell my dad, but what you doing? I'm gonna tell your goddamn dad. So she getting goddamn, I'm paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Mom dude hitting the nigga every day. Every day with that shit we making. Back then we selling bombs like sex. On a good day, bro, this on my hand guard. On a bad day, we bringing in 25,000. On a bad day. We getting bomb, shopping bags of bomb. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a transfer. You know what I mean? Money was good. You know what I mean? Now, ain't no love in the street.